You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do you have on him?
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you know, you're looking at an opposing lineup. When they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Digging in, Corbin Carroll. Next pitch is outside. Wheeler. He's become known as a guy that's really tough to take deep, and that is especially valuable today, Chris, when the ball's going out of the ballpark so much. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball 3.
It's very important. It's all about run prevention, right? So when you have that, it's a plus. But if you are going to give up the long ball, you want the bases to be empty, and that's where control and command really comes into play for a guy like this.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Ketel Marte. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Here's Tommy Pham. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the go. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
And that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The 1-2. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And now it's Christian Walker. And the righty deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And now here is.
You put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that is that. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here in Philadelphia, now the starting pitcher in this one, Zach Gallen. What should we keep an eye on here?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. The wind of the pitch.
Boog Zach Allen played his college ball for the University of North Carolina and decided to wear the number 23 for the Tar Heels, and you can imagine why, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. They had that shooting guard that played basketball and wore 23 at North Carolina.
Everything came together for him. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Trey Turner. Check swing, no appeal. 2-1. And he deals.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. Payoff pitch. Got him looking. And there's one down.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Here's Harper now. The pitch. And a count 1-2. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2.
Yeah, probably the biggest moment in Nationals Park for Harper, and he would have loved that to have been a World Series appearance, but it was an All-Star game and a home run derby where he just took the crowd by storm.
Harper retired, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Schwarber off of first with 2 away. Next pitch just misses, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Phillies strand 1, scoreless after 1. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. Here's Gurriel. On a line, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Alec Thomas now. The 1-1. And that one is inside. No outs. Runner on second. The next pitch misses. 3-1 now. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. Here comes Gurriel. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. I'm always interested in guys like Evan Longoria. He didn't have any scholarship offers out of high school, wasn't drafted out of high school, but eventually ended up at Long Beach State and became a first-round pick. How do you go from not drafted to a first-rounder? Wheeler with a throw over. Back in there standing.
Yeah, and then becoming a superstar there for a while with the Tampa Bay Rays, and pretty incredible. Just a quiet player, goes about his business day in and day out. Actually played third base next to Troy Tulowitzki at shortstop at Long Beach State.
That's over to Turner for one, and that's two.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Bottom of the inning, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Gets it to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And no one can get there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. One down, Phillies down a run. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 2-2 now. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Ripped on a line. Gurriel handles the chance. And Castellanos is out. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Popped up. Marte going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. One left for Philadelphia. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the right. Carroll. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to, being the superstar player in this lineup. They are going to pitch you very...
And no one can get there. It falls in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Runner leads away at second. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That misses. And that's ball 2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is inside. Full count, 3-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And next is the designated hitter, Tommy Pham. Line drive, hauls it in, 2 away.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He reached out a walk his first time. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That's to third. Stops it on a slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. One left for the Diamondbacks, but they lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, and here's the rookie center fielder, Johan Rojas. The 1-1. On the ground to third, and he picks it up in foul territory. This to third, and foul ball. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. The pitch.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. There's a strike. And here it comes. Ground ball to the right side. Marte throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
7. Shortstop.
Trey Turner at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self in the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
2 down, nobody on. Towards first. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Ball to strike. The pitch. Laced into left. That's a base hit.
The batter, the left fielder, Lourdes.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. And they turn the double play. Alek Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The 1-1 is fouled off. Struck him out looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Bryce Harper.
The first baseman.
Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, two now. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes. And he lets the plate umpire know it.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And the batter now, Alec Bohm. The other way, makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
One and two now. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
Payoff pitch. Swings through him for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And now it's even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two now.
You got a full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three-two now. And he hits a ground ball right side. Stott over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Here's a speed threat, Corbin Carroll. And a 3-2. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 on with 2 away. Tommy Pham stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here's a 1-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. JT Realmuto. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Got him! And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Nick. Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. Here's a 1-1. Here's a strike. Just missing there. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Flied out his first time. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. And strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And misses inside. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball lifted left field. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Here comes a pitch.
At the ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
3-1. And there's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The 1-1. And there's the strike. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jeff Hoffman up and throwing. Alvarado getting loose as well. That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Strike 2. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball there.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That's to third. Oh, nice play to first. And they get the out. Nothing doing for Arizona, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber. The wind of the pitch. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here's Turner now. On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Gurriel has it sized up. Squeezes it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 3.
And now here is Harper. 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Off the mark there. And the count is 3-1.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And he walked him. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Harper off of first with 2 away. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
First and second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Two on, 2 outs. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Mansupply, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple, and it remains 1-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now the center fielder, Alec Thomas.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
At the belt and fires. Going to count 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Evan Longoria stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Here's a 2-1. Way out front for strike 2. Two now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his second strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
1-1 now. In the air to left down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Next offering way off the plate. connect on the curveball, struck him out. And the Diamondbacks down in order. But they're on top, 1-0. The new pitcher in the game, Ryan Thompson.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
Well, one-run game. JT Realmuto steps in.
Thompson.
The 1-1.
So with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Right-handed reliever. Next offering is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Nick Castellanos on deck for the Phils. And there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
No outs, runner at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. And Castellanos is out. Now there's one away.
Now batting. The left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. Realmuto over at first with one away. Thompson throws over. Realmuto back in there. Another throw over. And he's back again. Next one is off the plate. And it's 2-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Realmuto runs. And that's whipped for a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And here is Johan Rojas. Hooks it away for the out. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. One hit, one left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Phillies nothing. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Matt Strom.
Number 25, Matt Strom.
Back to the top of the lineup. This is Corbin Carroll.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he deals. That one outside. Full count now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
3-2 now. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because It was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line to left. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. Marsh throws to second. The tag out. Now it's going to be Tommy Pham. The 1-1. Good eye right there. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And now the lefty. And now the count filled up 3-2. Christian Walker waiting to hit for the D-backs. And here's a 3-2. Tap back to the mound. That's the third out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 1-0 lead. They turn things over to the southpaw, Joe Mantiply.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Next pitch misses. Counts full, 3-2. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Here comes a 3-2. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Makes the catch, one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Trey Turner now. The pitch. There's a strike at the knees.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
One and two here. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Bryce Harper to the plate. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
One-run game, one out, one on. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in easily. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. Back to first, and once again he's back in safely. Turner leads off first with one away. Popped up, and it drops in. Here's the throw in there. He's safe.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with a base hit. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Quarter infielders playing in.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On a line. Carroll puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline. He's saved. We're tied at 1.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
Bryson Stott now at the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Swing and a little roller right side. Walker takes it to the bag. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're on to the 9th in game 1. All tied 1-1. Now into the game, Edmundo Sosa. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Now playing first.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
Edmundo Sosa. Now pitching for the Phillies. Number 31, Craig Kimbrell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
The first baseman, Christian Walker.
Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to first. Out, leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there.
Well, as a hitter, it can be kind of tough. You get a hard-throwing reliever that comes in the ball game. You don't know exactly what his pitches are doing, and that clearly blew him up on the hand, sawed off that bat. Tell you what, the bat companies, they're pretty happy when guys like this come in out of the bullpen.
At the plate, Gabriel Moreno. Next offering upstairs. To third. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
And the batter now, Alec Thomas. Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one down the line, and foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Moreno, the runner at first with 2 gone. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and a count 2-1.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
The 2-1. Fought off foul. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job at getting out of the jam.
Miguel Castro comes on now.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 50, Miguel Castro.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce to the right. Marte in plenty of time to first, and Realmuto is out.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. So it's game 1 of the LCS, and they're going to be looking to this guy for more of his success like he had in the division series.
Well, this team's got its sights set on the World Series. If they're going to get there, it's going to be because of his performance.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Activity in the bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And a pitch. And another ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Brandon Marsh next to bat for Philadelphia. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that quickly 2 away.
The left fielder,
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
On the ground right side. And that is the third out of the inning. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still tied 1-1. Back now, and we're at extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Left-hand batter waits. And that one wrapped foul.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
On the ground right side, stop. Over to first, in time, nice stretch.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And now, Ketel Marte.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Pitches in there. 1 and 2. All tied up and here in extra innings. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. And the righty deals. Got him swinging. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for Arizona. Score remains tied 1-1. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now here is Johan Rojas. That one misses. 2-1. Just missed. Kyle Schwarber to bat next. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Marte tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. So now here's the DH, Kyle Schwarber. Both the infield and the outfield shifted over to the right. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missing inside. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. pitch. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A towering shot. And the Phillies walk it off in extra innings.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,651.